Alright, what's going on, guys? So, my wizard PPE died, sadly, while I was recording a second episode, and instead of just going on with it and making a new wizard PPE, I stopped recording there, which, was a mistake. I should have just kept going with it. Um, so I'm gonna make a new wizard PPE, play through it a bit. What's in the nothing new in the box. I'm gonna play through it a bit. Um, Also, right after my wizard PPE died, I had to go to my other house. So I was away for a week. Then I came back, but when I came back, I was sick. Like, I had a fever, and that ended with a cold. Good luck. Realm of the mad god superstition. So I had a cold. Just recently got over it. So I haven't. I just didn't record anything since then. So here's episode number 2, which hopefully I can live through. Also, I'm hoping to get like a better setup. You know, I want to try and get the full version of Bandicam so that recording is a bit easier. So I don't have to limit myself to just 10 minutes, especially when it's unedited, because there's going to be a lot of, for example, things like this where, oops, turn that down. There's going to be, for example, what just happened, a lot of random babbling. I think that's how it's said. Just a lot of random thoughts, random things, plus, slow gameplay. Um, so when you limit all that just to 10 minutes, you don't really get a lot. Like from the first PPE episode, I got to like, I think it was level 9. So working on getting Bandicam. I'm also working on getting like an actual microphone instead of using the one that's attached to my headset, so that'd be pretty cool. Let's see. I think that's about it, you know. I've always wanted a webcam also, but it's not really priority. Um, yeah, just the the webcam would be a nice addition, but basically I just want, the microphone and Bandicam. Sorry about that. If I get, or when I get Bandicam, like full version, I definitely want to record some League of Legends games. Um, I don't know, I might get like a pretty cool, or I might try to find any type of good video editing software so that, it's a lot easier. Like, honestly, when I'm watching YouTube, I prefer watching like full games of everything. Like, I don't know, that's just my personal preference. I like watching like for example, a League of Legends video. I like watching everything that's going on with like a full uncut commentary. Um, so that's just that's how I like it. I don't know like how other people like it, and I don't know if that's how I'll be recording it. Like when I do end up getting a nice software, but it'd still be nice just to have a software when it comes to just as a backup plan basically. Because I know there are some League of Legends video or game there are some League of Legends games that can take up to like an hour. And so that's where editing definitely does come into play. So I can just, cut, I don't know, loading screens and death screens, because that definitely cuts it down a lot. The death screen. Oh, nice. Playing Realm of the Mad God, talking about League of Legends. That's the way to go. Nah. What was I saying? Or what was I gonna say? Oh, um, I don't know if you saw when I started it up. I only have one character at the moment, and that character's like level 9 or something. So I haven't really been doing too great with characters lately, but that'll change. Um, I've had a few characters, you know, almost maxed that have just died. Somebody actually, I had an archer that I was maxing, and somebody had popped one of those treasure maps in the Nexus, and so me and my friend we went into it, and I died just, you know, goofing around because he got his pet to paralyze. Let's see, I don't know if you guys have seen a one of those treasure island or the treasure map things, treasure caves. Um, but there are these boulders that just fall straight down. You can't kill them, but they do damage. And he ended up paralyzing these boulders for like a few seconds, and what that would do is the boulders would stack. And I wasn't max def or anything. I don't think on my archer that I was on, and everyone had already left, and we should have left honestly, so I could max. But we were just messing around in that treasure cave, and he was stacking the boulders, and if you timed it and you were running with the boulder, it would do damage over time. Like it would tick as you're running with it. And I remember we kept messing around, and I would like run with the boulders, and I would get down to blinking, and I'd laugh about it. And then I actually wanted to like run down instead of like not to mess around. I just wanted to run down along the way just to get out of the area because it was a narrow hallway. And of course, the timing I chose, I ended up running with the boulder. And so the boulder, it hit hard because it was stacked. So the boulders were hitting me, and instead of stopping, I tried to outrun the boulder, and I died. And it was really embarrassing. And my friend who was stacking it was making fun of me because I died to the boulders. And I was just so salty. I was like, man, I was like, shut up. I ended the Skype call, and it was a sad day. Especially since, you know, I haven't had a max character in forever. So I really, you know, I was proud of that archer. I think I had a sea soak on it. It's just a real bummer. Then I had a warrior recently with the plus 15 HP roll, and I screwed up by what voice crack? I screwed up by getting confused in a lab, and I cornered myself and got sat on. And I got hit with like a little bit of lag at that point. So I was trying to Nexus, but I lagged, and I don't know, I just died, and I got all butthurt. So I'm coming up on the 10-minute mark. I'm just gonna end the video here. Sometime within the next few days, I'll pick this video back up and hopefully level and max from there. Or not max, but hopefully level from there. So, with that being said, guys, peace.